Welcome here to Kwesi's kitchen. Now today's menu for the day is garden egg stew, like authentic garden egg stew with plain rice. So let's get into it. So first of all, we cut our garden eggs, we clean, we wash it. Remember, you have to wash it well, and then we cut it and then slice them for cooking or for boiling. So just as I'm doing, you need to cut yours, and then we start with our tomatoes. Now the issue with this is that, you see, whenever it comes to cooking, everybody has their own method of doing it. So the fact that I will do it in a certain way doesn't mean when you do it in a certain way you are wrong, or doesn't mean that when I do it in a certain way I'm wrong. I want to have that natural feel, so I want to cut it into small pieces with my hand. Others will want to do it some other way, but I prefer this way. You get it? Yes. So we clean our tomatoes, we wash it with clean water, and then we cut it into bits. And we did bema nkwan kasa bema nkwan kasa tiwa unim dada fantini bema de you can't get it wrong, you get me? Yeah. So you cut the tomatoes, you wash and cut like I said earlier on, and then I just want you to just, like I said, do not concentrate on my style of cutting, because there are so many. You have your own, I know you use, but the most important thing is that you cut the tomatoes. The next phase is the cutting of the onions. And when I got to this side, I asked myself, why am I using so much onions? But the problem is I'm an onion guy. Yeah, so you could use one, you could use two, you could use three. I use I think 3 of them. Yes. So you just cut them into the sizes that you prefer. I just want to cut more big or something, just cut it the way you prefer. So these are the ingredients and the things I'll be needing for my stew. We have my tomatoes, we have my garden eggs, onions, eggs, willy, salmon and all that. Yes. So we start with the willy. So I boiled the willy earlier on, and then I boiled with a bit of salt on it. Yeah, and then now I just want to fry it a bit. Just give it just a little bit, just, not too much, just a little bit, because if you keep it, you see, it's already sticking. Yeah, you get it. That's how it is. It's already sticking, so you don't keep it in the oil for too long. Yeah, you just have to just give it. It gives it a different flavor, like it gives it something, a little edge. You get me? So now I put in my onions, and then my chopped onions and chopped garlic, and then we stir and leave to cook for a while. Then this is our tomato paste. Yeah, with the tomato paste nisugumana waka fraka kra wonsa bema nkwan. Hey, for fancy man, you can't get it wrong though. So you give it a good stir, and then you leave to cook for a while, just a little bit, not too much. I don't want onions that are brown. So in this case, you bring in your cut or your chopped tomatoes, and then this is it. This is the result of when you add your chopped tomatoes and you leave it to cook for a while. This is what we get. So it's time for us to add our fish. So we have here salmon, and then dry fish, what we call the amane. So you put the amane in it, and then now it's time for us to crack our eggs. Yes, so you crack your eggs and then you whisk it. Yes. So just you see me doing, you crack your eggs. I'm using about 5 of them. Yes, I'm using 5 of them. You can use more if you want. It's all dependent on you, like I said earlier on. A lot of the things we are doing here depends on how you want yours. So you pour the egg into the cooking stew, and then again, there are some people who want to stir right after putting it in. Others don't want to. So you see, I didn't stir mine. I let it cook for a while, so it becomes like lumps in the stew. Yes. So now I put my mashed garden eggs into it. Remember, don't blend it. When you blend it becomes too smooth. Yeah. So it's now time for the rice that we'll be eating the stew with. Just give it a little wash. I don't normally wash my rice, but when I fetch the rice, I realized that this rice in particular has some small particles I didn't want, so I just washed it a little bit. Yeah, so I'll add my water and then my salt. We are using the rice cooker to cook it, so no sweat. So, and please, I know people will be asking, hey, yeah, because I have a reaction to a lot of salt and a lot of pepper. So when you see me in my videos use little amount of salt and pepper, don't get bothered. And I'm a fan of fried plantain. Kokwayachi, kiliwili. Hey, ubinya mesisia. So that's me cutting my ripe plantain to fry it and use it to, talk about bossing here. Yeah, we use it to challenge. So this is it, on fire, frying. Yay! Finally, it's done. You're all invited. So this is what we have here. Thank you for watching. Catch me another time. I'm Kwesi.